The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by spirits. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to love, peace, and happiness. Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver your latest timeless, collective, channeled tarot message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it does not, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, and always bring your intuition out to play. Okay, yeah, because you'll always be responsible for the consequences and decisions that you make, you know? So, we've pulled your Alpha and Omega messages. But after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah, alright. So, we are live today again. Giving it a shot here on YouTube and Wisdom app simultaneously. And we trust that, you know, what's meant to happen will happen. So, we gave the router a nice restart before we even got the live going. Hopefully everything will run smoothly today. I trust that can happen. It's happened a lot. So, I'm going to begin working with the Starseed Oracle today for our main message. Let's see what's coming out. Also, Spirit is like, remind them to do the homework. Over on the community tab is the homework. Do the homework. It works. And then come back and put comments and let me know what kind of results you're seeing, because I know you're going to see results. I know you will see results because I'm seeing results. So put some comments on. Let us know that it's working for you. The Grabavoy codes that we chose invite angelic assistance in your financial matters. It invites love, and it invites all forms of abundance. So use those Grabavoy codes and that information, okay? Do the homework. Every day, do your homework. And then you'll be surprised with the results you get. And then, so will I. And then I can come on here and talk about it. I can brag about it. I'll be like, look, this happened to this one, that happened to that one. I love it. Okay, so let's see what we have from the Starseed Oracle. Luster God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, the divine source energy. So thankful and grateful for allowing me to channel these messages for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, for their highest, lightest, and brightest good, for their overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness, praise in all my days. Okay, so we have coming out transmission. This lady is holding a orb in her hand, and she's staring into it, gazing. It's almost like she's looking into a crystal ball. So let's see what the book has to say about it. It's card number 24, so High Priestess and Emperor. It's like there's guidance for what action needs to be taken. A decision even that sits in front of you, and what guidance, you know, intuitively being guided through the course. Through the course, okay? So it's like there's a course in front of you. Action needs to be taken. And you're getting the guidance on how to traverse the course that lies ahead of you. So let's go into the book and see what it's talking about. And I'll let you get a good look at that. Okay. It's easy to memorize, repeat, and understand the star teachings on the mental level. But the true path of mastery is the way of embodiment. Embodiment is the anchoring of a frequency into all aspects of your being. When these energies are anchored, they offer a glimpse into the future education on your earth, which is the way of transmission. In the now and beyond, education will not just involve the reading of deep literature or repetitive action like times in the past, but also involve a link of energetic transmission being relayed from one being to the other. Like the great masters of your world, such as those in Mother India, a great transmission is passed forth via exchanges such as Shaktipat sending students into an instant knowing. This transmission of Shakti Pat will be similar to how knowledge and education will be passed forward on your future earth. The world will be educated by code carriers who will guide the masses toward their specific field of study via transmissions downloaded into the students through their nervous system. The nervous system is the hue. The nervous system of the hue is a grand receiver of cosmic information and is the inner reflection of connecting to your modern day internet. When the nervous system becomes developed, it naturally becomes able to receive packets of data at light speed. This data is then able to access an infinite array of topics and subjects at graceful ease on any topic in creation through sensation. This is again observed through your earth masters, whom are able to engage in teaching on any topic much beyond their knowledge. Furthermore, transmissions also naturally sense individuals in their surrounding field and upload codes to them simply through their presence and soul communication. This focus on embodiment over memorizing knowledge allows one to become this living transmitter and thus transcend the age of hollow repeaters that don't grasp or live what they are preaching. As we move forward into our age of light, false teachers will naturally fade as your empowered citizenry is able to use their energy reading skills and intuition to weed them out. This will result in any false politician or shadow leader collapsing, setting the trajectory for only real, authentic souls to guide humanity into the golden age of awakening. This transmission card arrives when the Pleiadian guides are seeking for you to seek beyond the book teachings and look for personal experience and or ones with experience. Know that your future self wishes for you to be empowered in a specific training that can only be fostered through your self-understanding and or communion with specific guides of experience. Begin to honor your own guidance and start to question what you have learned as truth. Seek the ones who offer transmission and know that self-knowledge rests within. Get out of the mind, drop overthinking, answers lie within. It's about the inner journey, surrender, activation, and empowering yourself. Yay! Okay. So, this is awesome because it's like the download, man. It's like the download, man, when we're sitting here and it's like, new shit! Yay! We get all excited because we channel something that's different that we didn't know before. The bottom of the deck was the golden egg. They want me to go ahead and talk about that card too and read it from the book for us. It's card number 31. This is Empress energy with Magician energy. This is a powerful creation energy. Okay, 3 + 1 = 4. That's Emperor energy. So taking it, putting it out there. Okay, this is at the bottom of the deck for this transmission energy. So let's see. The golden egg. Are you in the unknown? Can you not see clearly what rests ahead of you? Is there maybe some uncertainty in your upcoming plans? Well, then pause, take a deep breath, let go, and put your anxiety to rest with the knowledge that something wonderful is being birthed through you beyond the surface. The golden egg of pure consciousness reveals itself to you in times of the unknown, telling you to trust and have faith that something wonderful is occurring behind the scenes of your life. Now is a ripe time to relax, release all forms of doubt, overthinking, and fear of the future in order to receive the abundance of the golden egg. Your Pleiadian guides are requesting for you to enjoy this time in the unknown, knowing that it too will pass. Rather than simmer and worry, it's advisable to connect with gratitude and discover many of the gifts that are already here right now. It can be easy to get lost in our worry and lose consciousness to the moment, but if we do, we miss out on the gift of the present. Tune into the field of gratitude and amplify your frequency by listing all the gifts you are grateful for in the now. Yeah! Perhaps you may have health, a roof over your head, food in the fridge. Go deep and express full thanks for all these simplicities of life. Yeah. You will observe that your energy state will shift and the golden egg will begin to hatch through simply your presence. Gratitude is the way. Presence, gratitude, release, heal the mind, silence, divine simplicity, trust, faith, breathe, patience, let go. So there's been some things that you didn't know about. There's been some unknowns. Unknown factors, unknown, not knowing what exactly is happening. But in these unknowns, there is downloads are coming in. Hello, you're getting the downloads, you're getting the transmissions, you're getting the guidance, you're getting the knowing is coming in through your spiritual awareness. Okay, so wow, that's pretty powerful. Shout out to Kat, our first commenter for the session. I see Jeremy, Tribe in the house, and Miriam, welcome from all the way from Australia. I get so much love from down under and all in that part of the world. I'm so thankful and grateful. Because I've always had an attraction to that part of the world. Still haven't figured out exactly why. I have some ideas of what it could be, but we're not going to sit and define it. Let's go into the Sacred Traveler Oracle. I want it to come out today. So let's go into the Sacred Traveler Oracle. We know that there's been some unknowns, but as you trust and relax, see, here's the thing with the egg. If it's going to hatch, honey, it's going to hatch when it's good and ready to hatch. Your job is just to sit on it and let it come through when it's ready to come through. Yeah. You can't rush it. You can't push it. If you do, that could like destroy the life that it has within. Something beautiful is being birthed in you. You're getting the downloads. You're getting the transmissions. I see. So when I say download, okay, when I say download, and this is, the title of this series, a download to me is like the best way I found to describe it. You know how you have perforated paper towels and there's the little line where you rip it in between, right? So if one paper towel is 1 second, the next paper towel is the second, or the next second, the perforated line in between where you rip it apart is the amount of time it takes for you to receive a whole box of information. And you see it all clearly, but then you gotta process it, and putting it into words takes a lot more, like the whole roll of paper towels, if there's even enough seconds in that one roll of paper towels to tell it. And this is one way you'll know that you've received a transmission. So it looks like an epiphany, a great idea, but what it is something that you did not know before that comes through, and you're like, oh, wow, I see it. It makes sense. I got that. That's new shit. Whatever, it comes through like that. It could be making sense of something you already were questioning. It could be completely new information. And sometimes this shit just don't make sense. Sometimes it literally don't make sense. Like when I'm sitting at my nail desk years ago, this is how they trained me to hear the downloads, or at least one of the experiences. And it was like, ask her if she's having any new children in the family. And I'm like, that's a weird, random-ass question. I'm not going to ask that. And as soon as I told my spirit that, it was like 1, 2, 3. By the way, Nani is having a baby. And it's like, oh, there's new babies in your family. Okay. All right. I see what's happening here. I'm getting the information ahead of schedule. And so you had this experience and you've seen this in your life, okay? It's about to happen again. It's about to happen again. And when it comes in and you have this full awareness of something that just doesn't make sense while you know it, yeah, that's the divine speaking to you. And then what begins to happen is the mind begins to then process it and try to filter it so it can categorize it away into the memory storage system, which I always compare to and relate it to a filing cabinet system, just for putting it into tangible terms that I can understand. And it's like, there's no filing cabinet. We do not have a folder with a tab that has this on there because this is new shit. So the mind starts over-processing it or overthinking it and trying to explain it away because it's frantically trying to file it away. Once the mind gets information, okay, we file this under, this goes over here, that goes over there. No. There's no manila folder with the tab that's entitled that information that you just download. Like, it doesn't exist yet because it's new shit. It came in by download. It was a transmission. Okay, that's either just happened for you, it's happening for you today, it could be happening through the show, or it's about to happen for you in the near future. It's happened for you in the past for sure. It's happened for you before. You might not have realized what it was. Maybe that explanation just made it so much clearer, because you can think back and you'll be like, I knew this. Even as simple as, I just thought of that person and now all of a sudden they called me. You know, even that simple it can be, where these transmissions come in. And what it is, it's spirit training you to hear the voice of spirit. Training you to hear your own intuition, to get the download, to get the transmission. All right. So we're going to work with the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards today. Okay. In your past energy, what do we have in the past energy, please and thank you? In your past energy, we have solitude. In silence, peace prevails. You were meditating. You were like, I'm going to intentionally get quiet and see what I can hear. Yeah, I know that sounds backwards to somebody. Okay, what's in your current energy? What's in the current energy? And I'm hearing the lyrics from Can You Feel It from the Jackson 5. It's like, get my message and take it to the streets and tell them twice. Okay, in the current energy, cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. Okay. In the hidden blessing in this energy, for today's download, what's the hidden blessing? They said it stayed in the deck. Just leave it there. Wait till it comes out. Okay. Hidden blessing is that there is trust, that there's a divine plan. Your trust is everything. You do believe in the divine plan. You do know that there is a divine mind that's kind of like behind the scenes. And they talked about that in the reading we just did on the on the Pleiadian Oracle. Yeah, there's a divine plan. It's not like you're just out here on your own in this. You're not just out here on your own in this. Okay, there's a divine plan for everything. And things are happening behind the scenes that you have no awareness of. I mean, can't you think of something that happened? Something that happened in your past, and then when you figure it out, you start to realize, oh man, well, this must have been moving and this must have been happening before I even knew about it for it all to get here now. So, and the challenge in this is a narrow pathway. You have to tread thoughtfully. Your thoughts can be your worst enemies. They can totally betray you. They're showing me a card from the Rebel deck, and it's like, you can't always trust your thoughts. And they're showing me again what we were just talking about, the monkey mind that comes in trying to categorize the transmission that Spirit gave you. Like, Spirit shows you something, you get this download, and then it's like you sit with it, right? You know that there's a divine plan, you sit with it, and then the monkey mind starts coming up and trying to say, well, it must be this, it must be that, trying to explain it away and rationalize it away. Tread thoughtfully. In your environment, staying focused, hold the course. There's somebody here who's focused. Okay, Spirit is, I hear Spirit is holding the vision for you. Spirit is holding the energy for you. Interesting. Okay. Everything is guiding you. Staying focused. Okay. And the guidance for you is passion and pleasure. Savor your life. It's interesting because Spirit loves when you're in passion and pleasure. And as you're there, it's like, ooh, I see you. You're enjoying passion and pleasure of your life. Okay, this is where you're at. So this is our point of focus. So let's bring more of that. Okay. What you yield in this, what's the outcome in this? Okay. Both of those stayed in the deck. So let's see what's going to come out, though. Let's see what's going to come out. We have finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source in the outcome. Okay. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. What's at the bottom of the deck? Grounding, go deep, explore your roots. It looks to me, what I see is you've been trying to understand some things about your past, about your life, about how you got here, about why you're here, what your purpose is, why certain things had to happen in your life. And I see that it's working, you know what I'm saying? You're starting to understand that through a lot of challenges that you've had, like you've gone through this purification process, and this has allowed you to actually align with a better outcome. But it's like, you couldn't have got there if you hadn't gone through the challenges, because I'm hearing you didn't even know how to savor your life before. You know what I'm saying? However it was given to you, like you didn't know how to truly savor the moment, live in the now, choose passion and pleasure. I'm getting a very under the thumb energy is the way that it's showing me. I'm seeing it as an under the thumb energy, where it's like, do as you're told, follow the rules. You know, you can only do this, that, or the other. Even very limiting outside perspectives that I'm hearing thrust upon you. So, and even if it wasn't said verbally, it was thrust upon you because this is all you saw in your experience in some sort of way. And so now it's like, as you come through this period of learning how to navigate your mind, dude, how to navigate your mind, how to use your mind as a beneficial tool, okay, to help you develop the life you want, the qualities you want, the experiences you want, instead of negate that, instead of working against it. You're coming into a much better space, and it puts you in a place of spiritual wholeness. It puts you in a place where it's like, I'm hearing sanctified, honey. You've been sanctified. Sanctified. You're being blessed at this time. And you're seeing a lot more beautiful things coming your way because you learn how to navigate the mind mechanics, okay? You trust that there's a divine plan. Even if things have been difficult in the past, like you learn how to get through all that with trust and faith in the divine plan, and that's serving you really well right now, okay? You went through some challenges. You stayed focused on finding your purpose and finding purpose and reason, okay? Because I'm hearing the saying, everything happens for a reason. Well, if that's true, then we don't need to get mad about the stuff that's happening. We need to find the reason that this is happening now. There's a purpose in this for me. What is that? You know, even when it was difficult, but I just feel like you've gotten through a lot of difficulties already. I see that you've gotten through a lot of difficulties already. And you have this time to just kind of chill. Sit on your egg for a minute, you know? So it's like, you do the things that you have to do. You know what? Wake up, wash your butt, take yourself to a job, take care of those children, you know, cook some food, clean your house and all that stuff. But I see a different energy about doing it. I see a very easy going. It feels like ease, you know? Where in the past you might have done these things with a very stressful energy, like, oh, fuck, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do that. They're showing me the change that happened in my own experience, and you could probably relate to this. I feel like if you're watching this reading, you're going to find some way to correlate to this, where I used to get freaking angry about washing dishes because it's like, oh my God, I'm the only one washing dishes. There's so many dishes to wash. I didn't even eat off of all these dishes. And then I'm like, listen, I don't like the vibe that I'm holding while I'm doing this, so how can I switch it? And what I started to focus on instead was, all these dirty dishes means I have a house full of children that I love, and they ate good food today. And there is food in our kitchen. And they know that at home they get food, they get nourishment, you know, and at the end of the day, like with all the people out there who don't have a plate of food at home, all the children out there whose parents don't fix them food, I was like, you know what? That changed my whole perspective of washing dishes. I can't even lie. Like, seriously, that helped me wash dishes easier. And somebody says, why are you talking about washing dishes? Because the way, the attitude, the mindset of how you're doing everything, the way you drive into work, how do you view the freaking traffic? You know, do you sit there and you get pissed off about the traffic? Ah, there's so many freaking cars. You know what? I used to get real irritated because the cars ain't moving. Oh God, rush hour in Vegas? Nothing nice. And I had like a half-hour commute without traffic at the time. But here's what I started doing to help me get out of being so irritated about freaking traffic. I started realizing, well, at least my car runs. I'm not on the bus. I have AC. I got music. Let me turn the music up. You know, Finding the passion and the pleasure no matter what's coming your way. Now somebody says, well, there you go, burying your head in the sand. I heard that. Somebody thinks that it's an act of burying your head in the sand. No, it's not. There are facets to everything. There are two coins two sides to every coin. There are multiple facets here. You can look at it as a problem. You can look at it as fucked up, challenging, difficult, whatever the heck you want to, but none of that stuff is going to add ease and flow into your life. None of that is going to help you cleanse the energy. It's all a resistant energy when you do that. So you really want to look at it from a more loving perspective for your own freaking benefit. You lighten your mode, you lighten your frequency, you lighten your vibration in doing that, okay? And it helps accept, which allows for release. They say what you resist persists. And then I got the download a while back, talking all about downloads and transmissions. About 6 or 7 years ago, I got the download that said, oh, it's longer than that. They said it's more like 8 or 9 years ago now. Time escapes you, Melinda. Yes, it does. So what you resist persists, and then Spirit downloaded a second half to that saying to me, what you embrace, you can erase. In other words, I was pissed off about doing them dishes. But the fact of the matter is, there's always freaking dishes to do. Even now living by myself, there are still dishes to do. But when you realize, like, there's another way to see this. There's another way to see this, okay? You still gonna have to clean the toilet. You still gonna have to wash laundry or sweep the floor or whatever it is. I mean, unless you get to the point where you can hire somebody else to do all that stuff for you. But you know what? It's a blessing because there's somebody who ain't got a floor to sweep. There's somebody who don't have a toilet to flush. And I'm glad I got not only a toilet that flushes, but I got the cleaning stuff so I could keep it clean. I'm glad it's in my own private bathroom. I don't have to share. You know what I'm saying? Your perspective about how you go about your life is everything. And that can change your whole experience. If you choose to look at it knowing that there's a divine plan, okay? Look at it in a vibrant, life force activated mentality, savoring your life. Everything in your life is here for you. Nothing is happening to you. It's happening for you. How is that true in this situation right here? And they're showing me the channel message that I did entitled Transmuting Tragedy to Blessing. Wow, they're like, and how many years ago was that? Because that was about the same time that you got that download. And it's like, really not sure. But the Transmuting Tragedy to Blessing message, it's like you can shift anything in your life. That worst thing that fucked up the rest of your life, once you can find how that was working for you and transmute that energy, man, you're going to free yourself up so much. You will free yourself up so much from so many low vibrational, they're saying it's not that they're unproductive, okay? Oh, wow, it says it's only 5 years ago. That doesn't make sense, but okay. Because 5 years ago, I was living in that house. That doesn't make sense at all. Anyways, I'm sharing it to the community tab for you right now. For those of you who want to watch it later. There's this energy here of when you're able to look and see the other facet, then the rest of them, then the brilliance can be seen. Then the brilliance can be seen in whatever experience. So, clarifying solitude. We have the bow. You are highly thought of. You are by yourself. You didn't even know that they were thinking highly of you. Who's they? In the current energy, we have the cleansing waters. Yeah, who's they? And that got silent. In silence, peace prevails. Okay, cleansing water is being clarified by the yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. So, anywhere where you had connections to ideas, people, situations, circumstances that were making you feel stuck, and I hear unevenly yoked, okay, like, and the yoke is a tool for laborious tasks. So anywhere where you're like looking at your life like a fuck life, like I have to do this, I don't want to do this, but I have to, feeling tied down, frustrated about it, you have the opportunity here in front of you right now to clear that energy out. And that's going to raise your vibration. that changing of perspective and that change and choosing to see the other facet of the diamond of that experience, because everything's happened for a reason, so there's a reason this is happening. My job is to find out what that is, okay, and accept it and allow it, okay, and see that everything is working for me. Nothing is happening to me, everything is happening for me. And if that's true, how is this happening for me? Shifting that perspective is going to raise your vibration and purify your energy. Okay, hidden blessing is that you know that there's a divine plan. And we have the book. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay, so you've been through something. I feel like the hidden blessing is you picked up your efforts. I feel like that's done already. I heard you put your foot in it. When you realize that there was a way to transmute energies and there was a way to shift your perspective and you start to experience this vibration raise. If you haven't yet, you will. But I feel like you have, on some level you have. What it's saying, take that same experience and push it into every other aspect of your life. You know what I'm saying? The person who is, okay, perfect example, thank you. They said, talk about the other night, I was at the grocery store. I'd like to go grocery. Thank God we have a 24-hour grocery store. I like to go grocery shopping anywhere between like 11 and 3 in the morning. And of course, so I was there a little bit early. It's probably about 11:30. And it was funny because there's this old guy. Ah, pobrecitos. There was 2 old guys there, okay? And when I say old guys, it was like wrinkled and hunched over and stuff like that. They were elderly. And they were trying to use the food stamps card. So first time he put the food stamp card in, and instead of pushing to pay, he pushed to check the balance, and now pops out a receipt, how much money he has available. So then he runs the card, he makes the payment. Oh, he still owes more money, got to run the other card. Well, I thought I already did. There's like this whole long drawn out interchange of this dude ran the same card 3 times, needing to run the other card. The line is getting longer, and I can sense people's energy is irritated. And I'm looking at it like, yep, we've all been standing here for a good, 5-10 minutes just watching this man trying to figure out his payment. And once part of my mind was like, yeah, you shouldn't have got out of that other line. You'd have been out of here already. Look at those people. They were the ones in front of you. They're walking out of the door. And you only have one thing. And I'm looking, and I thought to myself, yeah, but what's the reason why I'm here? Why am I still standing here? Why did I choose to wait in this line where this man is taking his sweet time to pay because he's getting confused on which card he's used, and he's got to use both of them and all this stuff, right? With these people who are irritated. And I figured it out. And it made me laugh, because what I saw is, one of these days, Melinda, you're going to be old. You're going to be old and wrinkled and confused, right? So, not to embarrass the man or whatever, but I just kind of giggled. But when he walked away, it was interesting, because now the man in front of me in line, he's rung up his stuff, and the grocery store that I shop at, they don't accept credit cards, and he was trying to pay with the credit card. He says, well, I guess I won't be able to get anything today. I said, man, I got you. Just add his stuff to my stuff. He just had a few things, and I noticed, I couldn't help but notice for, 10 minutes we were standing in line waiting for the other guy to pay, that all he had was simple basics, necessities, So I was like, just add his to mine. I got you, man. And he's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, I got it today, so I'll take care of it. He was like, I will definitely pay it forward somehow. I said, good, go for it, And then the cashier lady, she was like, that was really nice. I said, well, I like the way, actually it was a guy, and I said, well, I like the way you handled the old guy. I was like, that made me laugh, because I just saw myself being old and confused, and I was like, and I hope somebody will be as patient with me as you were patient with him, and everybody in the line was nice and patient. And that was a little bit of a stretch, but they were, because nobody opened their mouth, grunting and fussing. A different side of the perspective is that hold up in the line a problem. Now I'm waiting behind this guy. He can't even pay for his stuff. I could have taken that stuff and turned it so far to the left and made it such a freaking problem. Oh my God, this old man, he's using the wrong card. Come on, do you need some help? Blah, blah, blah. I could see the old personality. I could see this ego-based personality come through talking stuff about the experience, right? And then, oh my God, you don't even have a way to pay. I just had one thing. Y'all could have let me go. I could see all these things the ego was trying to throw out, but at the end of the day, like, what's the other side of this? Where is this an opportunity to be more compassionate, to be more kind, to be more understanding, to be more love, to be more love, to be more love, to be more love? So there's something here strong about being more love in whatever's happening in your experience, because it's going to open up more for you. Okay, see more love in whatever's happening in your experience, because it's going to open up more for you. There is a divine plan for everything. And if you're in a situation that feels like you're being held up, hold up, stopped, blocked, whatever, okay, what is it you're showing me here? Where's the love in this? Where is the love? Yeah, where is the love in this? Okay, that's the thing. That's the thing you want to do. And so the big challenge is to tread thoughtfully. Let's clarify this narrow pathway. And the challenge energy, just channeling the heck out of these messages today. Oh my goodness, somebody, you really needed this message, didn't you? I mean, it's just changing your whole perspective about things. The not unsuccessful plans. I just said that. Anywhere it seems like you're being held up, hold up, tread thoughtfully about it. If something is being blocked from you, how is this love? Where's the love in this? What are you showing me here? What's the other facet of this? Is it not success, or is it a way that you know that it doesn't, is this finding one way that it doesn't work so you could try another way? Okay, tread thoughtfully about things that didn't work out. Things never work out for me. Or is it that, Source redirects me, keeps me focused, redirects me. Rejection is protection, and rejection is God's protection and redirection. Hello, what is it? How are you viewing it? You got to tread thoughtfully about anything that didn't work out. Why is this actually what's working out for me? The fact that didn't work out, why is that how is that working out for me? How is this exactly what I needed? Even if I'm having a hard time seeing it, help me see here what I'm supposed to see. Okay, so I can transmit this energy, because it feels like it's not working out for me, but that's not true, because I woke up alive. They said if you wake up on earth and you're still alive, congratulations, things are still working out for you here. And if that's true, how is this working out for you too? See, when things aren't working out for you here, you won't wake up alive. You're going to wake up dead on the other side in spirit. Hello, in a spirit body, just looking over everybody and everything going on. And if you didn't wake up there, then things are still working out for you here. So change your point of focus and stay focused on, how is this serving me? How is this in my best interest? How is this... What's the reason and the purpose? Everything happens for a reason. Okay, what's the reason for this? If everything is happening for me and everything is always working out for me, how's that true in this situation here? Okay, somebody here in your energy, the external force in your energy, with staying focused, clarifying that, we have marriage. Somebody's focused on marrying you. Somebody is focused on connecting with you. Somebody is focused on committing to you, okay? And it's like spirit is committed to you also. I got that, because that was the first thing that came through when we first laid that card. Spirit's holding the space for you. Somebody here is focused. If you're married, just know that your partner is focused on making this marriage work, okay? Somebody here, the challenge is, it's easier to break this marriage vow. It's easier to break it off. That sure would be easier. But how is this showing you what you need to see? Your partner is committed, okay? Somebody, if you're single, somebody is committed. They want to commit to you, okay? You've been through a lot of hard times. Now it's time for you to savor your life, okay? Right now, anywhere where you're feeling tied down or frustrated, you being freed from that to open up space for something better to come in that you love. Okay, why is passion and pleasure here with savor your life? Clarify that as the guidance for today's message. Overall guidance. Show me clearly. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. If somebody is behaving stupidly, I heard laugh at it. I heard laugh at it. Okay. Interesting. Savor your life. If you've been pissed off about something, savor your life. Savor your life. It's about, you could be, like I said, you could look at it this way, or you could look at it that way. You could look at what's going wrong, or you could be skilled. Again, they're showing me the Love, Peace, and Happiness painting that I did. You got to be the private investigator in your life of where's the love, peace, and happiness in this for me, so you can transmute these energies. Okay, in the outcome here, finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. It's like you married to God. Okay, you married to spirit. You can't get away from spirit. No matter where you go, you're gonna find yourself there, and you're gonna find spirit there. Okay, people may come and go, but you're gonna find that. and finding sanctuary, and you're opening to your spiritual source, allowing the universe to show you who your partner is, allowing the universe to show you how you can take this energy and see the other side of it, show you the other side of the energy by asking, okay? And then you get the download and you get the message. It shows you. You got the butterfly, a change for the better, a change for the better, a change for the better. Yeah, they should say that 3 times for emphasis. It is a change for the better in your life. So it could be feeling like it's not working out. The tiger is at the bottom of the deck, doing something risky, taking a chance. You knew you was taking a chance, taking a risk in the first place, okay? You're feeling good. You're starting to notice how things are working out for you, even if it didn't seem like it. You're transmuting these energies. You're taking the divine perspective. You're taking time to reflect and redirect your attention. Okay, so this is what's happening. This is what's happening in your life. Now we're going to go down into the more physical aspect. We've been talking highly from the spiritual plane. Let's go ahead and look at the as it pertains to your connection with another. As it pertains to your connection with another person in your life. So we're going to look at the other person in your life energy, because that marriage card is there, that passion and pleasure is there. Does this have to do with the romantic relationship? They want me to look at that. Okay, so let's see your person energy in this. Okay, we're going to use the Heart and Hands Tarot just because I really liked using this last night. I want to use it again, and I'm also going to use the Hermetic Tarot again, and the Hermetic Tarot we're going to use for your position in this. Okay, so your person as it relates to a romantic connection, because that's the spiritual energy. Now what happens is the spiritual energy trickles down into the facets of your life. So the spiritual energy will trickle down into all your interpersonal relationships, your finances, your health, everything, your career, you know, everything in your physical life. The spiritual energy trickles down into that. So let's go ahead, cut them and put them back together. From the time the first one falls, we'll just lay this spread in regards to person on the other side of the table. We have the King of Pentacles in the past. In the current, we have the Prince of Pentacles. In Hidden Blessing, we have the Tower. In the Challenge, we have the Queen of Pentacles. In their environment, they have the Two of Cups, telling me you love this person. In the guidance for this person is the Ace of Pentacles. And in the outcome for this person is the Empress. I'm telling you, somebody want to marry you. That's what I see. Somebody want to marry you. 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Is this a fire sign person? Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius? This is somebody who's persisted. Is this a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn? Because we have all this Earth energy here. A heavy emphasis on Taurus energy with that Empress card there. Heavy emphasis on Taurus energy. Okay. So, while I'm shuffling the Hermetic Tarot for your position in this, we're going to talk about this person in your energy. So, in the past, it's like you came into their life like a shock. What I'm saying is you came into their life like a shock. Like you take them by surprise. You help this person. I hear you. They look at you like you help them see things, see beyond illusions, break down false evidence appearing real, fears. There's something here about this person in your energy. They were really focused on you in the past, okay? In the current energy, that hasn't changed. They're still here. They're still focused on you, you know? There's something about, even though they're still in your energy and they're focused on you, that doesn't mean that everything is always perfect and hunky-dory. I hear there's sometimes some challenges that come up. But at the end of the day, like, this person is still focused on you. And it's like, I see that you're loving them too. And this person, there's something about this person. They gonna bring you something. They gonna bring you something. They gonna make something official. They gonna start it up. They gonna up level somehow in this connection. That's what they want to do. That's what's in their plans. That's what they're planning to do for you. Okay, they're building instability. Okay, they want this thing to grow. They want this thing to grow. That's what their focus is on, allowing this situation to grow. They're consistent, but does it seem to you now like they're taking their sweet time, they're taking too long, they're moving slow? Okay, well, if they're moving slow, that's because they're being very meticulous, laying each brick of the building that they're building with you carefully, because what they know is if they do not, it could come falling down. They don't want things to come falling down, okay? They want things to move forward in stability. So they're laying each brick carefully, as they should. This person, is it your divine feminine energy? Is it your divine feminine showing up in the body of another? Okay, is this your feminine counterpart? Okay, is this person looking at you like you, their feminine? But you present a challenge to them. You present a challenge to them because they also have to work on their self. I hear you present a challenge to them in this because they have to work on themselves. You love them, but I can't do it for you, and I'm not even gonna try. I heard I can't do it for you, and I'm not even gonna try. So there's something here about you and this person. Like, they show up, they really try, they're really true. Okay, they really want to be here with you. But it's like they have to work on themselves. They have to build themselves up. They have to find their independence and their stability. I heard you're not entertaining no toxic stuff. You're not trying to have somebody leech off of your energy or any of that stuff. So this person has to build their own stability. Yeah, they did that in some aspect of their life, but there's something here where you show them where it's like, oh shit, okay. And it has to do with I'm hearing a lack of trust. So, wow. Your energy in this situation, in the past, you have the 10 of Swords. In the current energy, you have the Last Judgment. In the Hidden Blessing, you have the 8 of Swords. In the Challenge, you have the 8 of Cups. In your environment, you have the 5 of Swords. In the guidance for you, you have the 6 of Pentacles. And in the outcome for you, you have the 5 of Wands. So here's the thing. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Wands. So yeah, when you started this thing, like, you were really, again, it looked really good. Okay, you were highly thought of. They thought highly of you. You thought highly of them. But something happened and you were like, nope, that doesn't fly. That doesn't work. Why? Okay, they looking at you like you're stable. They like your consistency and all that. But there's something here. You were like, in the past, you were like, nope, that doesn't work. What doesn't work? I hear financial manipulation doesn't work. The other thing that doesn't work is you're not entertaining other things. I heard you were focused on one person. Yeah, you were focused on one person, okay? There's something here about, but you will not control me, you will not control my money, okay? And you can't control me with your money. That energy is here, I'm going to pull something over this 10 of Swords. What is this 10 of Swords here for? Because the Princess of Swords. So there's something here about you were really curious about this person and their intentions towards you. You finally got the answer. The answer was like, this person really wants to be with you. They're consistent. You know, they're coming through with everything. Okay, they're coming through with everything. They're serious about you. And the current energy, okay, is taking some time. It's taking some time. Some things got to get cleaned out. And you're like, okay, this is a last chance. This is a last chance energy with the Judgment card. This is a last chance energy. You better use your judgment wisely, okay? Use your judgment wisely, okay, as you call it out so it comes about. Somebody here, this is about them getting rid of things that they've been holding on to that are slowing them down, okay? They got to get rid of the weights they're holding on to that's slowing them down, because you're just like, this is my final answer. Like, you got to take action. You're like, if you don't take action, I'm going to have to take action. I'm going to have to get a move on it, okay? I heard no parking, baby. No parking on the dance floor. If you don't get a move on that body, I'll be forced to write you a ticket. So get with it, okay? I heard that. All right, that song, I don't know if that song has ever come through in the show. But it's like, listen, this is supposed to be a dance floor. We're supposed to be doing this dance together, okay? But no parking on the dance floor. Something here makes you feel like, you ain't taking action. You're not moving. What the heck? Okay. This is somebody who really is focused on trying to marry you, and you're just like, I don't know, because you really like delay. I love you, but I see like you sabotage in some type of way. You focus, okay, you say what's on your mind. And the thing of it is, you said something that was on your mind, and they took it like a death blow. And that something has to do with, something's got to change. You told them something has got to change. If you want this to work, you're going to have to step up with that boot. You're going to have to step up, take action. Okay. And that shit hurt. I heard that shit hurt. That hurt their feelings. They didn't want to hear that from you. Where now, like, your challenge is to emotionally detach from that, and their challenge is like they got to do the work on themselves. They got to figure this out. Like, yeah, you guys really do have love, and you could be completely a match. It doesn't mean that shit is exactly the experience, the details of each person's life. They're not together in some sort of way. There's some challenge here where this hasn't worked out, and Spirit is like, okay, how is this working for you? This thing is not working out right now, this connection between you and this person, because I see in the challenges you walking away. Lord of Abundance Success, your challenge is, like, you got to walk away from this. You cut hands off. They got to handle that. Their challenge is the Queen of Pentacles, self-development queen. Their challenge is they got to work on themselves, okay? There's something here where, you know, there's a challenge in things not coming together because somebody still needs to work on themselves, and you need to walk away and let them do it. And you just got to be at peace with that. And it's like, but dang, I didn't want to walk away again. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Because the struggle is real, and it's not your struggle. It's not your struggle. You can't rescue them. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. Yeah, she don't want to be saved. Okay. Yeah, this person, they're feeling defeated in some sort of way. And here's the thing: is like, you really love this person, and you know it. Okay. But you can't ignore what guidance you've been given. You've been given some guidance. You've been shown. Spirit is calling you to action to make that the final judgment here. And then the card that I channeled from my personal deck says, you know, just because I love you doesn't mean we're good together. So that energy is here as well. Just because I love you doesn't mean we're good together. There's a delay here, the Hangman. There's a delay here. You have to free yourself from the situation because this person still has to work on themselves. They got to do something. There's a reason why it's not coming together. Spirit's not bringing it together right now because somebody got to work on themselves, and your job is to walk away and handle your business, mind your business. Okay, somebody is acting stupidly. They got to invest. They got to go solo. They got to go solo. The guidance for you is you know, go for your abundance. Go get what you want. Take action. Now is a good time for you to, with the Eight of Wands, go live your best life. Entertain reciprocal options. This option couldn't be reciprocal because they still had to handle their business. That's what I see. They still have to handle their business. There is a divine plan. The challenge is, you know, you want this, okay, but there's somewhere where there's unsuccessful plans here. You got to understand, like, there's a divine plan to this. Everything is happening for a reason. So what's the reason this is happening? Why is it that this isn't coming together? Okay, well, apparently you're supposed to go over here and mind your business right now. You're supposed to go work on your pentacles. You're supposed to go entertain your reciprocal connections, you know what I'm saying? And savor your life instead of, this person is, they're showing me this person, someone is behaving stupidly. They're looking like a turkey. Somebody here is looking like a turkey. They're, yeah, when they could be savoring their life. And here you go, savor your life. You got a lot of things that you can put your energy and your focus into. They said focus on your purpose, focus on where you're getting a fair exchange, because a fair exchange ain't no robbery. But if somebody isn't able to reciprocate this energy back to you, you know, they have some things they have to handle inside of their self. And the thing about reciprocation is, it's like one person's abundance and overage is to offset the other person's need or lack. Okay, so where that happens, that's great. But what tends to happen is the universe gives two people that have an abundance in a different place. Here, let's bring these two together. They can balance each other out, right? Somebody here, that didn't happen in some sort of way. There's an unsuccessful plan here. Be very careful about your perspective about it. Is it a problem? No, not at all. It's not a problem. Everything that happened is just the way it had to happen. Somebody here is like, you're a fucking waste of time. And as much as I love to know the product, there is no fucking waste of time. There is no fucking waste of time if you know how to be the PI in your life about how is this working out for me. Where is the love, peace, and happiness in this? Spirit brought me to this experience. There must be a good reason for it. What's the good reason? Everything happens for a reason. So what's the reason that this is happening for me? Okay, when you have that perspective and you look at things that way, this is going to open up your energy a lot more. Okay. In the outcome energy here, you have the Empress with the Five of Wands on your side. So they looking at you like universe is pushing somebody to step up into their value and their worth. And Spirit is like, honey, just keep growing, honey. You're finally got your butterfly wings, butterfly in the sky. You can fly twice as high. Take a look. It's in our book, the Akashic Records. I heard the Akashic Records. Like, go into your Akash, touch in with Source, tap in with Source. This is a perfect time. Like, this whole situation has been put on hold. It's more beneficial for you to use your time right now to tap into Source, okay? Making changes for the better. Learn from the lessons from the past. This person has to step up into their value. That's why they have the Empress there. They're going to be looking at you like you the Empress. Okay, they want to marry you and all that stuff. They focus on that. But the way they need to be focused on is marrying into Spirit, marrying into their higher self, marrying to their spirit self, you know, their spirit body, bringing their mind, body, and soul together. That's what they need to be focused on, okay? Because somewhere one of these elements is off. One of these elements at least is off. If not more than one of these elements is off. Outcome for you is the Five of Wands. Honey, you still in strength training. Hold on, with the Magician. So for you, it's like, okay, this is not what I thought I was materializing here. What's the purpose? So this is like for you, when you materialize an experience in your life, you have to understand that it's not always what you think it's going to be. Some of it's just meant to develop your wisdom, your strength, your abilities, your talents, and your connection to Source. And that's what I have here. The Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, and it's talking about some sort of illusion, some sort of false perceptions that has been maintained, that has been held about this connection. Yeah. Got to change up your energy. Step into your power. When challenges come up, this is another situation here in your life, and they happen all the time. You get tired of them, but they keep happening anyways. Whether you're tired of them or not, they're going to happen. There's another situation that's calling for you to step up into your power and recognize what's for you and what's not for you, okay? I heard no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. And it's like, once you recognize pain and you're able to transmute this energy, like that helps you savor your life more completely, you know? So you've been washing dishes in this experience. I want to fold clothes with you. I want to make it feel good. Baby, I want to do the right thing. Okay, listen. So there's something here about you want to do the right thing. You want to have a certain experience. Life is showing up here for you right now with some kind of challenge that's going to help you develop into a vibrational match for that experience that you want. And it has to do with being able to identify this energy that somebody is bringing to the table with you, okay, and then responding accordingly. I'm hearing, and then responding accordingly to the energy that they're offering, okay. Somebody here, they still need to handle business, okay, they're acting stupidly. I heard if they thought they could go somewhere with you before they handle their business, they got another thing coming, okay. The Spirit will block this path. Spirit will block this path until the work is done. If this path is meant for you to even be on. I'm hearing if this path is even meant for you to be on, because you may think that you know what it's all about, but Spirit's going to reveal to you. See, remember that feeling of, oh my God, I love you, I want to be around you all the time, all that stuff, I have this craving for you, I have this desire for you, all that. That is an indicator that, like, God lies within this experience. It doesn't always mean it's going to be your forever partner. And somebody here, they're focused on marrying you. They're focused on staying focused on you. It doesn't always mean that it turns out that way, though. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes this attraction, we feel, we interpret it as, this is my partner. This is the one for me. But when we remember that God is love, then you understand, if you apply that literally over your life, you'll understand better that sometimes you feel love for ones because God is in that connection. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're supposed to be yoked to it. We had the yoke come out. So there's something here, and where somebody here is wanting marriage, but the challenge is, unsuccessful plans. Those plans don't work out. And maybe they just don't want to hear it. I feel like maybe they just don't want to hear it. They don't want to address it. They don't want to see that, okay? But this is about creating a change for a better, trusting in spirit, connecting to your source, okay? Seeing the truth that just because you feel that love pulling, it's like spirit is showing you something about this connection. Just because you feel that love pulling on your heart doesn't necessarily mean this is going to be your forever. It's like, stop thinking that just because, oh my God, I'm so attracted to that person. If you're going to do yourself a big favor and you're going to stop going crazy in your head, when you stop thinking that just because you feel that attraction in your heart, that this is, oh my God, that's the one for me. That's my wife. We're going to get it in. No, the fuck you are not most of the time. And if you do, you will wish you had it at most of the time, because a lot of times it's just about sharing knowledge. It's about sharing energy. And they're telling me, thank you. That was so perfect. So many times it's not even about talking to the person. It's not even about interacting with the person. It's about your presence. They're going back to this transmission card, talking about how the attraction you feel is, oh shit, okay, thank you. It's letting you know that there is a transmission happening between you and this person. There is an energetic transmission happening between you and this person. Fuck. It's where the spirit is communicating to the other spirit, and there's this sharing of wisdom and knowledge. It's going back and forth between you and the other. That's when you feel attraction for somebody. Sometimes that can be love. It's not usually, man. It's freaking not usually. Stop thinking that because, oh my God, I'm so attracted to that person. Sometimes it's just because you're having a transmission go from your spirit to that person's spirit. It's already done. It's happening. That's why you feel the attraction. Take time to get to know people. You know what I'm saying? Before you jump into a commitment. Because when you act on that feeling in a physical realm, attaching yourself, you often end up feeling tied down or frustrated because you misinterpreted the meaning of the feeling. You gotta understand, love does not always equal romance, sex, or marriage. When you get that down, you're gonna free yourself from a whole bunch of freaking frustrations, delays, heartbreaks, irritation, because you'll start to look at these interactions differently. And what they just showed me, which is new shit, that a lot of times when you're feeling that attraction for somebody, it's because there is a transmission happening between you and them. Your soul and their soul are interacting, and you're sensing that, and it feels like love. Your soul is interacting with their soul. You don't even require physical interaction for this. It happens on a soul plane. And it's interesting because what they're showing me is you'll be drawn to certain places because this is about to happen with somebody. You're going to be looking at somebody from across the room like, oh my God, why am I so attracted to that person? That doesn't make no fucking sense. You'll never talk to that person. But what you don't know is that this is what's been happening below the surface. With the golden egg, things happening below the surface without your awareness. Yes, you can't see what's happening. You just feel the feeling. Can't see what's happening with it. It's happening on a spiritual plane. This is a sharing of information. You know, there's enough of a link between your soul and their soul that you're able to transmit that energy, and you're the one who's closest in the vicinity to transmit that energy, that information. Wow. So we're talking about, you don't even know this is happening. We're talking about soul connections that come in with attraction and then misinterpreting them, thinking that we're supposed to get married. Oh my God, you're my forever. No, the fuck, you're not. You have a soul link to this person. Your soul and their soul are communicating. There's a transmission happening. Sharing of information. Sharing of wisdom on a soul level. And that's interesting because they've shown me that. We talked about transmuting tragedy to blessing. And when you do this in your connections with other people, there's a healing that happens within your energy field. And because you're linked to them on a soul level, it's now available to their soul. And because of the link, like we're all one. If you get it, we're all one. If you healed, they're healed. But it doesn't always show up immediately in the physical experience. Okay? It's happened on a soul level. From that soul level, it trickles into the physical experience. So much information in this today. So much information in this today. So, stop thinking that everybody you're attracted to is your partner. That feeling of love means God's in it. That's what it means. The love means God is in it. It does not mean the love you feel means God is in it, okay? It does not mean that's your forever person. And that's where we trip ourselves up. Okay? And when I say God's in it, it means consciousness, love awareness, connection, Christ consciousness. Hello, the evolution of the human consciousness. Oh, Lord. This is beautiful. You love them. You feel their love towards them. And then you're like, why the fuck am I attracted to this person who acts like a whole turkey? Well, there's some energetic connection there. It's like a soul, it's like a dance happening with the spirits, you know what I'm saying? Between this soul and that soul. So I'm going to get into your Alpha and Omega messages. I trust you got something out of this. If you were drawn to this message, there's definitely something here for you. Members, put your questions in. If you're here and you got a yes or no and you're not a member, put a yes or no. I will do a yes or no for you. For my members, if you want a general, put your request in because I'm going to take care of my members. But before I do all that, I am going to read your Alpha and Omega messages. First, from the Guardian Angel Tarot. We pulled them first. We read them last. This is the Nine of Thought. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts toward the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. So again, somebody you feeling yoked and tied down, look at the bed is a mess. And this little kid has got the head on the chair. Something that fell over. Okay, here's the thing. If you're feeling stressed out, tied down, or frustrated about a situation, where did you get yourself tied to something that you weren't meant to tie yourself down to? You know? Were you meant to really be tied down in this situation? Is it that the energy, because see, energy is always in motion. And here you are trying to hold it down, so it creates chaos in your life because the energy is trying to move. Yeah, stop being so hard on yourself. You did what you're supposed to do. And some of you, you're hard on yourself because you think that you're supposed to stay and you're not. You're supposed to go. You're trying to hold on to a situation. It's stressing you the heck out. You're yoked to something that you're not supposed to be. It was not meant to be in your life permanently, but to be a temporary experience for the purpose of a soul transmission. Okay. Yeah, I know that's a cold pill to swallow, huh? Somebody's like, damn, that's fucked up. I hear you, babe. I hear you. It's not my fault. Talk to God. Talk to the universe because they set up the way these bodies work. I'm just here helping to explain the mind mechanics and the energetics behind it and harmony with the universe and how this stuff works, you know, from what I've been shown. And somebody else out there, they have a whole different truth, and they're going to think that this is batshit crazy, and they already clicked off. They're not even here for this. They'll never find this message, you know, and I'm not going to judge this, that, or the other. Wherever you're at is working out for you. That's one thing that I know, okay? We all have our role to play. Now let's go into the postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, Since you are on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation and yet flexibility too, in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base. Whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see that this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and solid foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting to come to visit. We are so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. And we did talk about building and building each brick perfectly and laying a solid foundation so that shit doesn't have to come down. Okay, so for some of you, you could be frustrated in a relationship, but somehow you have the ability to make that work. You know what I'm saying? And others of you, this is about realizing, no, there's something better coming. Don't get tied down right now. All right. So I'm looking for my member messages, and if anybody has yes or no's. Okay, I see the comments have been lit today. So thankful and grateful. Okay. Let's see what we have. Hold on, let me get a drink. Jeremy said, beautiful message. If I had heard it at 22, I would have saved myself 10 years of agony. Janine wants to know, what will happen if I go to the unveiling in September? Janine, what will happen for Janine if she goes to the unveiling in September? What will happen to Janine if she goes to the unveiling in September? The Six of Swords, you'll be at peace. Okay, you'll be able to make peace with the situation. It'll help you move on. I'm not sure what you're unveiling. But yeah, the Ten of Wands, about an ending. It'll help you make peace about an ending. Seeing it with your eyes. Okay, closing out a situation. Wrapping up some things. Finishing up some deals. Something like that. Okay, I see that. Cat says she would like a general. Let me see what I have for Cat. What we have for Cat. Two of Swords and the Last Judgment. Make peace with the decision that you make. Don't agonize about the peace. Or don't agonize about your decision. The Six of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Listen, you made a decision. Stick to your decision. Be at peace with your decision. Know that you made the best decision possible. And that somehow it all works out at the end of the day. Okay? Trust in the divine plan. And don't stress yourself out. I hear don't stress yourself out about it. Let the decision stand and be at peace and just let it settle. Let it all settle. Let it all happen. You know, let it all come together for you. And trust your intuition to guide you, that it is guiding you. That it's guiding you for you to get exactly what the heck you deserve, I heard, with that Judgment card. All right. That's what I see for our member questions. I'm going to go ahead and pull myself a card. I want a card. What's the most important message for me today? Right here in front of the tribe, I'm going to give myself a message. Let's see, what's the most important message for me personally today? It's the Death card. It's in reverse. I heard the worst of it is over, Melinda. The worst of it is over. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Okay. The worst of it is over, but something is still not over. Something is still not over. Don't give up on receiving love. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. Okay, that's what I have for me. Janine said headstones being laid for special people. That's what's up. So yeah, it's going to help you make peace. You're talking about headstones. We're talking about the passing, okay? So it's saying, you know, going to that event is going to help you make peace with the transition. There's something here about the conscious mind seeing all that. Giving it an air of finality, yeah? All right. So, oh, they also said you ain't done doing readings. You're going to have more readings. And aren't you so, I heard, and aren't you so glad, Melinda, that the signal stayed on the whole time? Heck yeah, I love it when the signal stays on the whole time and I can finish my reading live in one session on everything that I'm broadcasting on. I know you guys appreciate that too. So, Today's a great day to get a reading. If that's for you, go to the website, make it happen. We're going to get it in. It looks like I'm going to be doing more zodiac sign readings today. I did like 5 yesterday, so shoot, we might even finish them out today. We'll see what comes up in the energy. All right, the last time I said this is what my plan is, God was like, make plans again, because I didn't do a single reading that day. We'll see what comes out. So until next time, absolutely. Oh yeah, if you're a finisher, put your finishing comment. I'm a finisher. And if you share this with somebody, that's great. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe, get the notifications, because all that lets YouTube know like you highly value this channel. So share the videos, promote them, put them out there, because put them in other people's stream, because they probably want it too. So this is what we have for you at this time. So thankful and grateful for everything you do. Thank you for the growth on the channel. Thank you for more views. You guys have been increasing the views. I've been noticing that. I've been noticing my subscriptions have gone up. Dude, we're there. We're so close. I don't know when we're gonna actually hit the 6,000 subscribers, but we're at 5,800 subscribers right now. And you know that fluctuates. It goes up. It goes down. It does what it does. At the end of the day, I'm not doing this for subscribers. The subscribers are the side effect of me putting my heart and my talents and my gifts out here and sharing, because I just love empowering people. And it's like my life brought me so many challenges and frustrations. If I could help somebody else who's smarter, in the sense of they're willing to learn from listening, they're willing to try some stuff, well then yay, let me do that. So but when we hit 6,000 subscribers, I don't know how that's going to work. All I know is I'm going live and everybody gets a reading. You get a reading and you get a reading. I'll be like Oprah in here and you get a reading and you get a reading. And I don't know what else is going to happen, but it's going to be fun. And that'll happen sometime soon, I'm sure. Whenever it happens, it'll be in divine timing. I ain't tripping. Okay. Anyway, so until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through. Call love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, bye-bye. That's all, folks.